And I just gotta say, if Matthew Stafford wins another championship, it's going to be very difficult for anyone to leave him out of top 10 all time. I just gotta say. So,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
I
I
think
think
he'll
he'll be on the
definitely be
bubble.
top 10.
I don't know about that.
I think he will be top 10. I don't know where he'll be in top 10, but I'm putting him in top 10 if he wins another Super Bowl. There is not that many starting quarterbacks that have won multiple championships. I think it's only a little over 10.
Yeah, but I feel like I think you need not fair because I know there's some that don't like Dan Marino, but I feel like you need 2 Super Bowls and 2 MVPs to be in that
I
top.
don't know.
I don't know. I feel
I don't
like
know.
I mean, because you've got some other guys in there that have won 2 and 2, like, I mean, or at least, but I mean, to your point, I mean, Rodgers only has 1, Drew Brees only
Matthew
has 1, so I get it.
Drew Brees doesn't even have a regular season MVP. Matthew Stafford also has the most he has the most seasons in NFL history with 41 plus passing touchdowns. No one else has that. He's the only quarterback in history to have 3+ seasons of 41 passing touchdowns or more. Like that's also something to know. So
Yeah.
most fourth quarter touchdown comebacks as well. Like I don't know, he's checked all the boxes at this point. And if he gets another one, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I already think he's probably close to top 15. I've already got him somewhere in there, but I don't know that
I
I
agree.
but I
Me too.
don't to me, that top 10 is just so tight already that it's tough. Because it's like I already have a hard time leaving Terry Bradshaw out
I
or,
know.
like, Troy Aikman. I'm like, "Man, they were first overall picks. These were not guys that walked into a great team." Like, Troy Aikman was the first overall pick in the draft, so was Terry Bradshaw.
Yep. I mean,
They won
so is
3
Matthew
Super Bowls.
Stafford.
No, I know, but to me, there is something about getting drafted with a team that was and you were first overall and winning a Super Bowl with that same team because of how just and I get it, he was with the Lions, but every team that's getting that first overall pick is usually terrible. So,
Yeah, but some teams are in a better position than others. Like I feel like Mendoza's going to a pretty good position as a number one compared to previous drafts. You
I
know,
mean, look at Joe
sometimes you
Burrow
just
going over number one, going to Cincinnati.
I was just gonna
yeah,
say,
and
but
the
I don't know that
Browns.
I agree with that, Alex. I mean, they're all pretty bad situations.
I mean, I don't
Like,
think the Raiders are in a bad situation right now.
Well, they were in a horrible situation before this season, I would say.
But that's
yeah,
kind of
that's
my point is I think there's sometimes where like a team gets a new good like a really good head coach. They have a few really good pieces, but they just need,
the reason I'm going to disagree with you, Alex, is because if Fernando Mendoza wins a Super Bowl for the Raiders, that's going to be massive for that dude's legacy. He'll have turned a
it's
franchise
massive for
around.
anyone that
No, I
wins a
know.
Super Bowl, it's massive for their
Well, I
legacy.
no, of
You're gonna
course, but
tell
like,
me you're gonna tell me this he's on the same like playing field as Bryce Young, as
yeah,
if he got drafted to the Browns right now,
yeah.
or
The
I
Raiders
don't
have been
think so.
just as bad as the Browns basically for
Yes,
20 years,
they
man.
have been, but they're going in a better direction.
Well, sure, but the Browns, you could have said that a few years ago. They had Josh Gordon, they had Miles Garrett, they've had players
Gordon
too.
played like 12 games the entire time he was with the Browns. He never was on the field.
That's not true. Oh my gosh, now I got to look it up. He played plenty. The reason I know this, he played plenty of games with Cleveland. 38 starts with Cleveland over 5 years.
So he played like 2 seasons in 5
Yeah, two and a
years.
half. Yeah, 2.5 seasons. So
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
that's awful.
no, but the point is they had players that you were like, hey, like, you know, and
A
Henry
bunch of
Ruggs.
fucking mental nuts if you
Well, yeah, I
yeah.
know that's the kind of what I'm saying is like historically the Raiders, the Browns, the Cardinals, the Bengals, they're bad. They're really bad.
They are bad, but I don't think so. I think certain number 1, picks at quarterbacks can be in a way better situation than others. I mean, the Raiders just drafted the number 1 center in the league. The Colt Miller is gonna be back healthy. JPG's back healthy. They got their O-line's gonna be much better this year. They have a top running back. They have a top tight end. I
Yeah,
mean, like,
this is I get it.
Kyler Murray was walking into David Johnson and Larry
oh
Fitzgerald.
my god, Kyler Murray's fucking the size of my sister, dude.
Okay, Kyler Murray was better than Mendoza was coming out of college, and I can promise you right now that if Mendoza was
That
coming, hold
that
on,
doesn't
it
that
does
does not matter. It's shown in the past. It doesn't matter who the best college quarterback is.
no, but what I'm saying is, yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that
Kyler
if
Murray was better than Tom Brady coming out of
no, I
college.
know, but what I'm saying is that if they were both being drafted at the same exact time, both bodies of work, they would still be taking Kyler Murray over Fernando Mendoza, number 1 overall
That
this year.
that's
So
that's fine.
my point,
That's
right? But so
fine.
my point is, he still walked into a situation that on paper was good. Larry Fitzgerald and David Johnson. Like, you had plenty of
That's
stuff to work with there.